Hi everybody, I am so excited because today is going to be the first day I am starting the keto diet. I am doing a 30 days straight keto. So if you're interested in the keto diet, I am going to be doing it for 30 days. So if you want to follow me for the next 30 days or for how long, just get kind of ideas. I'm fixing to make my breakfast, and right now I have my bacon, spinach. All right, so my favorite, I'm gonna have my eggs with egg whites, spinach, bacon, cheese, and that's my breakfast. And then I have my almonds over here for my coffee. I'm gonna make fresh almond milk. So here are the simple ingredients that I use to make my almond milk. These are my almonds. I've been letting them sit for overnight. This is 1 cup of almonds. I use just a tablespoon of the vanilla and coconut extract because I kind of like the little bit of a coconut flavor. But if you don't like coconut, then you don't have to put the coconut extract. Just simply use the vanilla. 1 date, and I put just a splash of cinnamon, just to kind of give it a little flavor because I love cinnamon. And then I have 2 cups of water here, but we're going to be putting 4 cups of water, so I'll get more water once I use this. Yeah, so then I'll just blend it all up and I will show you here in a sec. Okay. Alright, so these are my almonds with the 2 cups of water. I'm going to go ahead and add the second couple cups of water in there. In fact, there we go. It actually says 5 cups, but with all the almonds it makes it look like it's 4. I mean, you know what I mean. And grab the vanilla extract and just gonna like just a drop, maybe 1 more drop. And then I'm gonna get the coconut, and I'm literally gonna put 2 drops, and that's it, because it comes out very little. The cinnamon. Don't want to put too much, but just a little bit like that. And then I'm gonna grab my date and just put that right in there. And apparently the date is supposed to make it a little bit more creamier, which it kind of does, and it gives it a good flavor too. So that is how it looks. And now I am going to blend this all up. My son's probably gonna cry. For about 30 seconds. I take this off here. Oh my gosh, so creamy. Look at that foam. It's so good. This would be so good in cappuccinos, coffees. Oh, it just smells delicious too. Just take this off. And then I doubled strainers. A lot of people use like nut bags and cheesecloths, but I just found it easier to use 2 strainers. So what I do is I just pour it in like that. And you can see all the almond pulp staining there. And all the almond milk is straining to the bottom. I actually have a little bowl down here. You can kind of see it. I have it underneath it all, so it holds it together. And then next what I do is kind of just shake it out a little bit. And then I use a spoon, and then I like press it. It's kind of hard to do it with like holding the phone and pressing it with the spoon at the same time. But yeah, if you put the phone down, it'd be a whole lot easier. Okay. So this is all the almond pulp left over. This is really good if you want to make like granola bars, or you want to add these almonds into your protein shakes, or if you want to make little protein balls, you can use the almond pulp. So I'm going to set this aside because I know I can find a recipe to make that with. And so when I take it off, this is everything that comes out on the bottom. So it wasn't very much that came out underneath. And then this this right here is all of the almond milk. Try to get it without the shadow. There we go. It's raining outside, so it's a little dark today. Ah, it just smells so good. Have and pour this right into there. I love this bowl. It pours it so nicely. And it's all the cinnamon and date. Okay. And I'm just gonna put that top right on there. And that right there is my homemade almond milk. Oh, so good. It lasts like 3 to 4 days. You'll know because whenever you put it in you have to store it in the fridge. So whenever you take it out, like maybe the 4th day, it might still be good, but just always smell it. It always has like a different smell. It doesn't smell bad or anything. It just doesn't smell like old milk because it's not milk, but it just doesn't smell fresh. So you'll know by that smell once you try it. But anyway, so I hope you like this. Thank you. Now I'm mixing to make my coffee, and normally I would do my coffee with like creamers. But since I made my almond milk, I am so excited. I can use my almond milk, homemade almond milk. Look at that. So I know sometimes it's gonna look funny since it's homemade. It'll have like all this stuff floating at the top. I don't know if you can kind of see it, but just make sure you shake it up real good. And then it'll mix up. Do that every time you take it out of the refrigerator because it'll have all that floating stuff at the top sitting up there and it'll look weird, but don't worry, it's still good. And you'll know again because of the smell. It'll still smell fresh and smell like almond and coconut if you put coconut in there. So yeah, so since I'm on the keto diet, I am going to avoid the extra creamer and I'm just gonna use my coffee, which I have a little Keurig. I put my ground coffee inside of here and then I just stick it right inside the Keurig. And then all I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna add the almond milk, the homemade almond milk and honey. So fancy, right? All right, so that's my coffee. So here is my breakfast. My first meal on the keto diet. Berries, any berries would be better for you because it's higher in water. It's not as many carbs. I got my eggs and egg whites, spinach, bacon, and I have my coffee with, what did I put in there? Oh, honey, and and the almond milk. And that's it. Normally I would use a creamer and some stevia at least. But since I'm trying to do straight keto, like a strict keto, I'm trying to avoid the stevia sugar. So I use honey since, you know, that is what we had way back in the ancient days. So, all right, well, that's my breakfast. I'm gonna enjoy this. It looks so delicious.